Lesson 7 is volume of a sphere. We're going to start by looking at the formula for a sphere, and it's V equals 4 pi r to the exponent 3, or r cubed, divided by 3. And sometimes you might actually see the formula like this, the 4 over 3 on its own, and then pi r cubed after. I'm going to be using the formula this way because I think it's a little bit easier for substitution. Our example says, find the volume, round to the nearest tenth if needed. Now this diagram didn't turn out the way I wanted. I wanted it to look three-dimensional. So to do that, I put an oval in the middle to look like maybe the sphere is going to the back of the page here and coming out to the front of the page, but unfortunately it slid up. So we're going to have to pretend that's not there and that this is a 3D sphere. So we're thinking like a ball. It tells us the radius is 2 centimeters. So we can show that on the diagram by putting where the center is to the edge. So that is our 2 centimeters. Okay, let's write our formula. V equals 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. Okay, for substitution, the 4 stays. Now 4 next to pi means 4 times pi. So we show times with brackets, and we know pi is 3.14. Times the radius, which is 2, and that has to be raised to the exponent 3. And then that whole answer is divided by 3. So you could do this all at once in your calculator, and if you're feeling confident with your calculating skills, go ahead and do that and see if you get the same answer as me. I'm going to do this in steps. I'm going to start by getting the answer of the exponent. So it's 4 times 3.14, and 2 to the exponent 3 gives me an answer of 8. Remember that 2 to the 3 means 2 times 2 times 2. And we're using that exponent button in our calculator. Okay, and then that answer is divided by 3. Now I'm going to solve the numerator. 4 times 3.14 times 8. That gives me an answer of 100.48. And then that is divided by 3. So let's do our last step, divide by 3. And I have 33.4933333, and it keeps going. So the instructions say to round to the nearest tenth. That means one number after the decimal, so I'm rounding to 4. The 9 says to go up, so my final answer is 33.5 centimeters cubed. All right, let's try the next question. So the next question does not have a diagram. Let's go ahead and draw one. So here's my sphere, and we're going to make it look like a sphere by putting an oval through the middle. It gives me a diameter of 15 centimeters. So I show a diameter going from one side of the sphere to the other. So that is 15 centimeters. So if that is the diameter, we know the radius would be half of that. So 15 divided by 2 is 7.5 centimeters. Okay, let's write our formula. V equals 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. So that's going to be 4 times 3.14 times 7.5 to the exponent 3, all divided by 3. This time, I'm going to do 4 times 3.14 times 7.5 to the exponent 3, all at the same time. So 4 times 3.14 times 7.5 to the exponent 3. And I get 5,298.75. And then that is divided by 3. So my final answer is 1,766.25. And again, I'm rounding to the nearest tenth. So I'm rounding one number after the decimal, and the 5 says to go up. So my final answer is 1,766.3 centimeters cubed. Okay, and my cube looks a little bit squiggly, so I'm just going to fix it. Good. All right, the worksheet happens to be right underneath our note right here. So it's your turn. Please watch whether you're given a radius or a diameter. Remember, if you are given a diameter, that you need to go ahead and change that value to a radius, and you do that by taking the diameter and divide by 2. So this one would be 6.1 centimeters. And that's what you put in your formula. So you're going to finish the questions on this page, and then on the back, you have questions to finish as well. All right, hopefully this lesson has helped you understand how to determine the volume of a sphere.